I'm Paul Wildy, Director of Product Development and Engineering here at Martin Yale Industries. Today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about our new single pass business card slitter. This is the latest in our line of business card slitters. Before we get started today, I want to show you a little bit about unpacking the machine and how it comes. When the machine shows up, it of course will be in a box, and when you pull it out of the box you'll see this single piece of equipment. Once you've taken it out of the box and set it on your table, you slide the drawer open, and inside there will be components packed in the drawer here. This is your extension on your feed tray, and this is your catch tray. Both items will be wrapped in foam, however, for purposes of this video they are not. You just want to set these aside. Also inside you'll have our CD that has the template on there that is set up for using this machine. You just put it in your computer and add your artwork to it. In the drawer we also have the manual that comes with the machine and a hex key. This hex key is actually used in this hole on the machine right here to adjust the sheet separator. Once you've pulled those items out, you just want to close the drawer back up. Your catch tray will go on this side of the machine. You'll notice right here on the machine some little strands. These are anti-static strands to help keep static from building up in the cards as they're processing out. This just sits on there like that. The feed tray, once it's unpacked, simply goes back here on the back of the machine, just like that, and you're ready to go. Pull your cord off. The cord will be tie wrapped. You'll have to slip the tie wrap. Plug it in and the machine's set to go. Another component that comes shipped on the machine is this right here. This is the D-jam handle. Should you experience some sort of jam with the machine, you simply use this as a mechanical way to de-jam the machine. If the machine does get jammed, you simply power it off with the power switch back here. Take the D-jam handle out, slide it into the hole here, and on the opposite side of the operator side of the machine, you turn this handle and that exits the paper out this way. There's also another D-jam hole on the other side here. This particular one is for the cross slitter that's in here. Should it stop mid-stroke, you turn this and it takes the carrier to one side or the other. When not using it, it simply stores back here for convenient access and locks into place. Just to give you a little bit of background on business card slitters, Martin Yale's been doing business card slitters for many years now. Historically, business cards were made on things like ream cutters. Ream cutters were pieces of equipment that you put whole sheets of cardstock into, and you made several cuts on it, and it was very labor intensive. Business card slitters are designed for the new modern quick print type industry, for the company that wants to have instant business cards for their new hires. It makes it very convenient and very easy to produce business cards. Business card runs used to be in the 1,000 in a box. Nowadays, most people are printing up 250 business cards. So the design in our business card slitter line is to make it convenient and more cost effective for our customers, for their customers. Many different applications for this as it relates to different types of businesses, quick print, small business, even large businesses that have their own in-plant print shops and stuff like that. New hires get cards the day that they start. Give you a little bit of the features on this particular machine. You have a feed table that is actually spring-loaded. You have adjusting paper guide on here. Everything on this machine is right justified, so only one paper guide is adjustable. You also have a digital counter on this machine also to tell you how many cards have been ran. Each card sheet has 10 cards on it, so it counts in increments of 10. If you run 10 sheets through, you have 100 cards, it'll tell you 100 cards there. It also has a convenient reset button for when you're done with a job, you simply reset it. This new Martin Yale business card slitter covers a little wider range of paper than what our previous models did. Our previous models primarily handled 8-point to 9-point. The new one covers from 8-point to 12-point as far as paper weight range. Now, keep in mind, as you're covering a larger range of paper, there are certain things that come into play from a mechanical standpoint. Our historic business card slitters, being 2-pass business card slitters, had blades affixed permanently in each direction. This, being a single pass machine, has blades that are affixed in one direction but has a rotary blade in another direction, which has to be driven by gears. And this gear driven system gives you a little bit more play than what a fixed blade system will be. So historically, we've always shown that our business cards are flat all the way across the top, and that as being a presentation point. This particular machine, the way it's designed to give you convenience of being only a single pass machine, you have to allow for a little bit of a range on the card height there, and we're talking minimal, and we're talking plus or minus 10,000ths. But to also cover that paper range, when you get to the heavier stocks, it could be a little bit more noticeable than it is on the lighter stocks. So that being said, I'll show you an example of that a little bit later on in the video here that shows how the cards actually look. Keeping that in mind, that the quality of the cards are very good cards. You hand a business card to somebody, you hand a business card to somebody else, nobody has any idea that they're off by 10,000ths. Get out your measuring device and see what 10,000ths really is. It's nothing. The throughput and capacity of this new machine is 45 cards a minute, or approximately 2,500 cards per hour. The stack tray has up to a 50 sheet capacity, but that will vary. It depends on how thick a paper that you are running. The heavier the paper, of course, the fewer number of sheets that it's going to run, so you have to keep that in mind as well. But the overall height of the paper guides is about 1/2 inch. Now that I've explained some of the features, benefits of the new GC10, I'm going to show you a demonstration of how the machine works. You simply reach to the back side of the machine here, hit the power switch, turn the machine on. You'll notice that your counter lights up. You have your power light on, and you'll see it says out of paper. Out of paper is because there's no paper in the feed tray, but when you load it, it covers up the sensor that's in there, and the out of paper light goes out. Now these cards are a little bit loose, so I'm going to have to adjust the feed table a little bit. We're going to bring the paper guide over. We're going to slide this in here, make a little adjustment here, tighten it back down. You don't want it too loose and you don't want it too snug. So if you're feeling a heavy drag, that's too tight. If you can shift it back and forth, you're going to get cards that are going to come out possibly with slight angle cuts in them, and you don't want that. Once you've got that, you let the paper tray come back up. You simply press the run button. Now while it's running this job, you have your employee go off and they can work on another piece of equipment, whatever that piece of equipment may be, while this job is taking care of itself. Come back in a few minutes and your job is done. After your job is completed, you simply lift the catch tray off, pick your cards out, place it back down, and just in a matter of minutes, perfect business cards ready for use. I talked about the slight variation in card height with the new single pass compared to traditional 2-pass card slitters. And the reason that I'm showing these two cards here is to show you the difference between how the single pass produces the finished product and what the 2-pass finished product looks like. This stack here is actually cut from our traditional 2-pass machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tamp it down as you would, just like you finish cutting your project and you're getting ready to put them in the box. And then I'm going to bring these cards up here to the camera so you can see across this edge, and you can see how you get some slight variations in the card height. This stack over here was cut with our new single pass, and you do the same thing just like you're getting ready to box them. And as I bring them up to the camera here, and if you look across that same edge, you can see that there is some slight difference there. But you know, unless you're looking for it, it's difficult to see. But pointing it out to you gives you the idea that it's really nothing. I'd like to thank you for taking a look at our newest business cards litter today. We of course have many other wonderful products available here at Martin Yale. If you have any further questions, please contact our customer service department at the 1-800 number you see below on the screen here. Thank you.